Good night, good night, good night, good night, everybody. Good night. Good night, everybody. Good night. Good night, everybody. Good night. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's fine tonight. I hope everybody's fine tonight. Well, it's another thankful Tuesday. I know it was yesterday was thankful Tuesday. I didn't come on yesterday. I had a headache, a real bad headache. Right, I had. It was real bad. So I didn't come on yesterday. So I decided to come on. I won't be before you too long. I won't be before you too long. But I had a real bad headache last night. One of the migraine headaches. That's why I didn't come on last night. I think I should have called my sister-in-law. I think she had Bible study on Wednesdays. I'm not sure. But I think that they have Bible study on Wednesdays. But I'm gonna come. I come before you. I ain't gonna be that long. But as I said, I was supposed to come on with Thankful Tuesday last night, but I had a headache last night. Real one of the migraines. Um, got me some oranges. Snacking on. Sorry about chewing, smacking y'all. but uh, but yeah, though, I'm just just want to just share with y'all brief little moment about something that into my heart, into my mind. Uh, talk about mental health for just a little while. Um, we got mental health is serious. I don't think the government do enough when it comes to mental health. Um, and if anybody's out there dealing with some issues, depression or whatever have you, hey, my phone is always open. The mental health is real serious. Like I said, the government not doing enough. Uh, my phone is always open. Family, friends, my phone is always open to talk because people can look good on the outside, but on the inside, they were really hurt and really messed up. So uh, there was a story I read December. It was I was actually watching YouTube the other night, and a story came. I saw the mom of the little guy. She was crying, but this is looked at it, and it was 2019, December 2019. The guy, young man, he was a Georgia Tech recruit playing football. He had just signed, I guess, to go to Georgia. He was supposed to be leaving to go to Georgia. That January would have made it 2020, but before that he committed suicide in December 2019, and also with the Ellen DeGeneres DJ, the guy Twitch, he killed himself, and there's people before that didn't kill themselves. But so mental health is real serious that people need to take serious. And like I said, people put on the outside, people look like they're doing fine, but they really don't be fine. Um, the studies been done, and it says that Christmas is this time of the year is the suicide rate go up. But I believe that it is more than just the Christmas holiday. I think it's just a build up of things that go on inside of people, and sometimes it don't just be a build up. Some things could just throw a person off the edge, maybe, you know. But this young man getting back, and then there was another story I saw with a young lady. She was a, Instagram influencer, a YouTube influencer. And she looked like she had it going on. She was working out, eating healthy. She started fitness video. She started off dealing, talking about mental health at college and put a group together. Later kill herself, shot herself in the head. So I don't know what year that was, but like I see those stories was interesting. So it was something that God placed on in my heart, in my mind. But this young man, his name is Bryce Gowdy. He was from Florida, high school football standout. And what was interesting was the mama did a video, and they showed a video of the mama on Facebook or whatever it was. She was sitting in her car crying, talking about it. And she said that he had started acting weird or talking out his mind, talking about mirrors. He don't want to get trapped indoors and all those type of things. And so she said it had then got to the point to where they was homeless, and I had to got to the point to where they was homeless, so they was sitting in the car. She said she got money, I guess, to get a hotel, and she sent her sons upstairs. She sat in the car crying because she said she was at her breaking point, crying or whatever. And she said the whole while, well, before the hotel, she said that her son kept saying, "Man, you gonna be all right. My brother's gonna be all right." She was like, "Yeah, So he kept saying that. And she said he just kept talking about he don't want to look in mirrors. He don't want to get trapped indoors and things of that nature. I guess he was about 17, 18 because he was graduating. And he didn't want to get trapped indoors or whatever. And he didn't want to get trapped in mirrors or whatever. He just went to tell her. He kept saying, "Man, you and my brother's gonna be all right, huh?" Um, so he was talking. So she said, now they get to the hotel. I mean, all that day, she said she was just dealing with it, and he kept on trying to talk to her. She was like, "Look, you got to get yourself together. You got to deal with your stuff. Whatever you going through, you got to snap out of it." And he was trying to hold her hand. She said, "I don't want to hold your hand," and things of that nature, because she was dealing with mental things her own self. And so she said she got a room. They went up. She sat in the car. And she was crying or whatever, going through it. So she said she went up the room, went in the bathroom to get herself together, wash up or whatever. Wash herself up. And he said he kept knocking on the door. "Ma, you all right? You all right, huh?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm all right. I just got to get myself together." "Ma, you all right?" "Got to get myself together." So she came out and she realized her blanket was in the car. It was her favorite blanket. See, she told him go downstairs to the car and get her favorite blanket. He went. She like 20 minutes passed. Then she said she looked. His phone, his wallet, and his shoes was left in the room. And she said she just felt something happened. So she said that she sent one of the brothers to go downstairs and look for him. Brother came back. He not with him, so she just felt something happen. She's like, and the brother was like, "Man, just chill. He all right. He all right." Some of the stuff I can't remember all the stuff she was saying. So she said she put in calls to friends, his uncle and them, things of that nature. Nobody saw him. And she said that some kind of way she ended up at the hospital or whatever. Like I said, I can't remember what I was saying. I can't go word for word what she was saying. She ended up at the hospital. She said nobody wasn't telling her. She said then a guy nurse came out and reached out a note. He said, "Call this detective." She said she already knew what was happening. And said that detective told her, "Yeah, this Bryce or whatever, this him. He walked in front of a train and killed himself. Walked up with the train. I guess suicide because he just walked in front of the train." And I was reading on, and his uncle's daddy brother said that he knew he was gonna be all right because he had a full ride to Georgia Tech and everything, food, all that room. food, all that was paid for. And you see, this young man, he was so concerned about his mom and his brothers that he didn't even want to leave because he felt that they that he was leaving them because from what I understand, the daddy wasn't around, and so he said he had to take on that responsibility. He didn't want. He said, and the uncle said, we would have, even though the other two wasn't his brother kids. The family still was gonna take him in, but he didn't want, the older one didn't want them to be split up. So he chose to stay with his mom when he said he wasn't gonna leave. But the young man, he felt guilt about leaving his mom and his two brothers in that situation. And now mind you, he signed to go to Georgia Tech, but he was living in a situation that was probably unbearable. He wanted to do everything he can to fix it as a young man, 17, 18 years old. And he just felt guilty about going to college, knowing he was going to have a bed, knowing he was going to have food, and he was going to get a stipend every semester like $1,600. And that young man walked in front of that train and killed himself because he couldn't handle the living conditions or the responsibility, or he felt the guilt that he felt by he was going to be leaving his mom and his. But mental health, y'all, and that doesn't mean he dealt with depression. That could have just been something that drove him over the edge. Because you see, he had started talking crazy. He won't look in mirrors and he won't get trapped indoors. But she dealing with his mama said I was dealing with my own stuff, and I just kept brushing him off that day. Like, I don't want to hear that. You got to get it together because I'm dealing with some stuff too. He tried to hold her hand. She said, I don't want to hold your hand. So all that probably was in that moment, probably was like, damn, I'm getting rejected by moms now. I'm messed up in my mind. And she said that he talked to his daddy earlier, and that's when after he talked to his daddy, he just went to even more going, like the weird stuff started even more. And she said, I told his daddy, I wish you died after with the son, the son committed suicide. I don't know the relationship, and it's not my concern about her and the daddy relationship. Obviously, they didn't have one. But for this young man to feel like that, and we have plenty of people feel like they don't have nobody to talk to. Like I said, my family and friends, my phone, all that is always open. I know what it feels like to go through that, go through depression, feel like nobody ain't there. I know how that feels. You know what I'm saying? So that's why my heart goes out to people. It's just like the Ellen DeGeneres DJ Twitch. I didn't know the guy. I just found out about him when it happened, and it's just like that. But they had a video, I guess, videos of him 24 hours before that where he was dancing with the wife. And I don't know if they said it was 24 hours. It could have been over. I don't know. But they said it was 24 hours. But the guy was dancing, happy, and all that. And that's why I say you don't even know how a person on the outside might look a little different than the inside. Some people do a good job at hiding how they feel. You know what I'm saying? But I'm coming to tell you, no one is alone. We ain't never alone. You know what I'm saying? We never alone. Then they found him shot in the hotel room, bedroom, or whatever it was. I still can't understand how I know, and they said nobody in the hotel heard a shot. I understand how that even, nobody never heard none. I don't understand that. But mental illness is serious. It's serious, the world we living in. It's like I said, things could be, one thing could trigger some people off, but sometimes it could take a number of things and build up that pressure. Pressure make people do some things that they might not want to do, but that pressure. You know what I'm saying? But once again, I'm here to talk to anybody who need to talk. You know what I'm saying? please, before do something like that, talk to somebody, reach out to somebody first. Because I'm pretty sure this young man was dealing with some things. That's a heavy load to have on a young man. A young man, that's heavy for a grown person sometimes to deal with. So for this young man to have to deal with that and knowing I've been taking, been trying to care for my mom and my brothers all these years down, feeling like I'm leaving them. I'm gonna be good, but they might not be good. And it's unfortunate that pressure, that he couldn't handle that pressure to where he just walked out in front of that train, and same way, like I said, Ellen, DJ, I don't know the circumstances, the pictures and the videos just seem like they had a nice family, but like I said, you never know. I saw a video of him. He was talking about the police brutality, and he said he was just tired of that. I ain't saying that's what made him do it, but social issues can make people go off like that too. When they see things ain't right and they trying to speak out about it and they feel like nobody listening. You know what I'm saying? So that's why sometimes we gotta step back and evaluate and evaluate our mental state. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we gotta step back because the Bible said the cares of this life come in to choke the word right out of you. So it's the cares of this life that we try to keep up, and we try to we got to stop trying to fit into what society deem as good and what society deem as acceptable. We got to stop trying to fit into that mold. You know what I'm saying? Because you will harm yourself trying to keep up and trying to live the way somebody else wants you to live. You know what I'm saying? We can't, and other people's standards of how they think you should live. So we got to be careful about making sure we're doing things because that's what we want to do and what makes us happy and what makes us comfortable. Anything outside of Jesus Christ, you probably lose. That's just the bottom line. We had a talk in here for Christmas, and we was talking about the things that's going on, or the things that's going on in the streets, and all these things that's going on in the streets. And I say, to people it might sound cliche, but the problem that we have is God has been taken out of everything. And that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? You might say, oh man, here you go. Nah, but God has been taken out, and it started in the school when he started taking it out of school, trying to no prayer in school and this and that. It started by a lady who started it, and she exceeded what she was doing because she exceeded what the enemy exceeded what it was trying to do. So yeah, just look it up. White lady started it, but just look it up, and she the one put it into motion. God has been taken out of everything. I know the devil is the prince of the power of hell, but he don't have more power than Jesus. Jesus allow him to do the things that he's doing. But we all got will. We all got a will. We all have choices. But it's best that we do a mental evaluation on ourselves, man. Make sure we're doing what's right. Make sure we move and we exercise and we read, and expanding our minds and things of that nature. Food is a big part of your mental too. Food is a big part of it. So make sure you're eating the right foods. And people don't believe that food have a lot to do with your lot to do with you being angry, the foods you eat and stuff like that. So I've learned that in these last couple of years. So, man, but then the other story about like I said, Ellen, that little guy, and Ellen, these stories, like I said, the little guy, he was in 2019, this young lady that I saw. I don't know when this was. I don't know how recent it was, but this young lady had it going on. She was an influencer, and she started doing fit working out, doing videos about did did didn't this young lady didn't she was an influencer. She started off doing mental health things where she was getting her in her college where she was getting groups of kids together and they was talking about it and she was leading the group and because she was dealing with some things. But it seemed like when I was watching the video, it seemed like she had control of it. And she started her following starting to being big. So she had started working out, eating right, then giving giving people talk motivational speeches and stuff like that on her Instagram page while she working out or whether she at home, whatever she was doing. And I guess it just grabbed hold the depression and stuff grabbed hold and she started making posts. If I die, keep being fake. If you was real, go ahead and say what you want to say about me and this and that. I can't go word for word with what the post was saying. This was before she, did what she did. And but she was found. She did what she did. She was found. And I don't know, man. We got to check on folks. I know I know I got to start doing better because I don't check on people like that either. You know what I'm saying? Making sure people are all right. Because like I said, that is serious, man. And then this day and time with all the things that's going on, like I said, the enemy wanna choke the life out of us. The devil don't want us to live. So we just gotta check ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Check ourselves. Like I said, once again, this is Thankful Tuesday, man. I know today Wednesday, but like I said, yesterday I had a migraine headache. So I decided to come on today. I said, I think my sister-in-law just texted me. I couldn't read it because I'm on the phone. She just texted me, but I think they have Bible study on Wednesday. That's why I didn't bother to get her to come on. You know what I'm saying? But we'll be back Saturday, Lord says. We'll be back Saturday to talk. My wife will be on. We'll be back Saturday, man. But that's just something that ran across my mind about those three people, man. It's sad, sad. But there's many people, millions of people that's dealing with depression. You know what I'm saying? Millions of people that's dealing with it and dealing with mental issues, mental health issues, man. It's just this world. We too much things going on. That want to suck all the energy that you people and all that want to suck all the energy out you. But we gotta remain and staying tall and try to rise up against it, rise above it. You know what I'm saying? No one's perfect. Everybody can be subject to something. No one's perfect, but we gotta stay in God's face. That's the only way that we are gonna ever rise against anything. Stop trying to. People want to try to deny Jesus, and curse Jesus and do all that, but just don't know that we need him. He the creator. We need him. So we gotta stop that, man, and start talking to him more. You know, like I said, I pray for those families, man. Those families of those people that I just talked about, and a many more people, whether they're going through it or whether they done something to themselves. I pray for them and their families, man, as well. Something had to be done about what's going on. Something has to be done about it. Something had to be done. You know, that's all I said. Like I said, that's what was on my heart. Man, I'm gonna get on out of here. I love y'all. But guess what? Guess what, y'all? I love y'all, but guess what? It's just Tuesday once again. I know it's Wednesday, but it's Thankful Tuesday. But guess what? I love y'all, y'all. But guess what? Jesus love y'all more. Peace.